How do I buy a home before selling my current home? It's a question I get asked quite a bit. Here are 5 ways you can borrow from yourself to buy that next home before selling your current home. First, if you have equity in your current home, you can open up a home equity line of credit or a HELOC and use that money as a down payment on the next home. HELOCs can take some time to get set up and funded, so you're going to want to prepare early if this is a method you may want to use to buy the next home. Second, work with your lender to use a bridge loan, which is just what it sounds like. It's a bridge to get you from your current house to your next one. Typically, the payments are interest only, and it's typically for a short duration of time, up to about 12 months, to give you time to sell your previous home, pay it all off while you're living in your next home. Third, use a 401k loan. Typically, 401ks will allow you to take up to 50% of your invested balance as a down payment on your next home. How is that repaid? Is it repaid over the course of time through payroll, or can I pay it off with a lump sum when I sell my current home? Fourth, use funds from a self-directed IRA. Yes, you can pull funds out of a self-directed IRA to use for a down payment and replace them without tax consequence if, this is important, if you replace those funds within 60 days. Remember from other videos, the IRS has no humor. Day 61, that money you pulled out becomes taxable. So if you're going to use your self-directed IRA for your down payment on the next house, make sure you feel confident you can get your house sold and get those money back in before day 60. Fifth, use a low down payment on your next house. I know you may have equity and you may want to put down 20% on your next house, but what if you could buy the next house with 3% or 5% down, sell your current house, and then make a lump sum payment on the next house and do what's called a recast of your mortgage. It keeps the terms exactly the same. It just lowers your principal balance, re-amortizes it at that lower principal balance, and ultimately lowers your payment. One additional option you may have is a gift from family for that down payment on the next home. A gift from family can be a great option, knowing you're selling the current house, that you can pay them back, and then also put the rest of it towards your current house, and then do that same recasting. Recasting a mortgage is only available with conventional loans, so nothing like an FHA loan, VA, USDA loan. Only on conventional loans can you do that. If buying your next home before selling your current one doesn't work for you, that's okay. We can still make it work. The biggest thing is we have to get the timing right. What sort of market are we in? If it's a hot market where we may have to make multiple offers on multiple houses before getting one accepted, we may want to go get an offer accepted on our next house before selling our current house. If the market's a little bit slower, however, and it may take longer for our home to sell, we may want to get that home under contract first before we go buy another house. The big thing in buying and selling a home simultaneously is lining up the timelines of when are you going to take possession of the new house, be able to move your stuff in, and give the buyer of your current house possession of your house. That's something that can be negotiated with your agent on both sides. Additionally, in Utah, we have a form called the Subject to Seller Securing Replacement Property Addendum, which is just what it sounds like. You get your current home under contract to sell. It allows you time to go find the right house for you to buy. If you aren't able to do that within the time frame stated in this addendum, you're able to cancel the sale of your current home. If you have questions about how to buy or sell a house simultaneously, or how to buy your next house before selling your current house, reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through it with your individual circumstances. I'm Rychen Jones, Wealth Creating Realtor. This has been Wealthy Wednesday.